It go boom, whoop. There it is. Okay. We all the way live skinny. Okay, that's me. Hey everybody, how y'all doing this morning? It's your boy Michael Colyar, world famous, world renowned, often talked about, alleged comedian, a gentleman and a scholar, intellectual giant in a pool of mental midgets, and a connoisseur of fine haberdasher. I don't know if anybody ever gets that joke. Intellectual giant in a pool of mental midgets. You know, I'm a giant around people who ain't smart. That's what I'm saying. Okay, forget it. Never mind. Some of these jokes gonna kick in later. Some of them I just tell for myself. Anyway, why don't we quit playing and get right to the business at hand with a pow?
Good morning, family. What can I say? God woke us up on this beautiful day. He's generous, he's wonderful, he's kind and great. So let's show the Father we appreciate. God's good, God's good, God's good. Good morning, family. What can I say? God woke us up on this beautiful day. He's generous, he's wonderful, he's kind and great. So let's show the Father we appreciate. God's good, God's good, God's good. God's good, God's good, God's good.
Yeah, Mike Type Morning Show. Tell your mama now. Hey y'all, good morning. This is your boy Michael Colyar, world famous, and you know I'm here to have fun with y'all today. It's a beautiful day. It's Friday, and guess what? Christmas came early. Yes, your boy Donald Trump was found guilty on all 34 counts. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. You tell me it ain't a God. Well, and before I bring on folks to talk about all that, good morning, everybody. It's Friday. Friday, May 31st, last day of the month. If you didn't get it done by this, and you got to get it done by this month, if you don't get it done today, it ain't going to happen. Okay, you better jump on that right away. Today is show number 820, and incidentally, I've been married now 209 days to the finest, sweetest, smartest, coolest, just, God, she's everything. That's my sweet Sonia. You know, I talk about it. Sometimes I have to throw a picture up when I say, bam, that's my wife right there. Okay, so I just want to say good morning to her. Good morning to y'all. The Trump thing, that's just so crazy. I want you to understand why it's important that it went the way it did and why I'm excited like I'm excited, okay? Because nobody has stood up to this fool yet. This boy is like a goblin or the boogeyman or something. He's like, he has come in and frightened the entire world, not just the United States. He's come in and showed if you can manipulate and lie and get the power, that you can step on people and do whatever you want. And ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. And everybody's so scared, especially Republicans. They so terrified he could do anything. And well, you know, it was the other people. It wasn't him. Everybody picking on Trump. Why they keep picking on our little Trump like that? He's such a nice fella. No. Finally, citizens stood up and voted against him, and I'm hoping that will give backbone to other people. And maybe, just maybe, we don't have to end the world. Because if he become president again, I guarantee you, within 3 months, we'll be in a war. I guarantee that. And I guarantee you, his people ain't going. None of these rich white folks who's running the government are actually sending their kids. No, they're sending your kids, okay? So this is really good for us that the people spoke up, and I'm so excited about it. I'm going to bring a whole panel in at the top of the show, but just for a few minutes, and talk about their take on it. But first, it is Friday. I wonder, where's my phone? Oh, I was reading I read my own Facebook. Okay, so I was reading my own Facebook this morning. I didn't realize how much I'm doing. Hold up. Wait a minute. So I said, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna read what I posted really quickly. Then bring the people in on my eyeballs. Being 100 years old and all, you need glasses. Okay, all right. Good morning, happy Friday, everybody. Just finished shooting my 1-hour special, The King of Venice Beach. My book, Little Bobby White, is killing on Amazon. Just landed a star role in a new sitcom. Actually, they wrote for me called Highly Favored, where I play a minister. It's me as a minister. It's crazy. I'm running an award-winning morning show on YouTube, Mike Colyar Morning Show. So far, 820 shows and counting. And am in love with and have been married to the finest woman on the planet for 209 days today. And on March 18th, I accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. And I am only scratching the surface. Y'all just wait till I get warmed up. Ooh, I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to go get them. All right, let me bring up my co-hostesses with the Moses. First of all, oh, yay, Malira's here. Yay. Okay, first, I got to bring in Katie. Katie, where you at? Katie is funny AF if she's around. Where you at, mama?
Right.
Hey, Katie K. Thank you for bringing the people in, getting everything started. How you doing?
My pleasure. Good morning, Colyar clan. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Hey, good morning to you. Quit all that monkeying around. What the hell you mean, monkeying? I'm sorry. Anyway, how are you today? You good? You ready for rock and roll?
I am so fabulous. Always ready. You know me.
Get my light right so it's
Your
outside.
sound keeps going in and out.
My sound is going in and out now?
Right now you're fine, but as you're talking, it'll go light and back up.
I'm sorry, I think because I'm using these little earbuds, it might be throwing it off. But unfortunately, my speaker is at the bottom of the iPad, and I have to sit it up this way so I can look directly at y'all. If I turn it the other way, I'm always looking over there. Anyway, it's crazy. So we'll try to make it work out. And if it don't work, if it keeps going in and out, I'll take the earplugs out. We'll figure something else out. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, and I co-hostess with the other co-hostess with the most is my girl. I just love me some Straya Black. Straya Black is funny. Can we bring her on, please? Straya Black in the house.
Where she at? There she is.
Okay. Hey. Good morning. No sound.
You're muted.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm here.
That's a start. That is a start. Look, guys, I messed the whole thing up. I'm thinking I'm an hour later than I am. I thought I was on East Coast time, but I'm in Birmingham, Alabama. 5 shows this weekend at Stardome. And I'm in Birmingham, Alabama, and I'm thinking I had another hour. It was 15 minutes before showtime, and I just put in the computer, what time is it in LA? And
I overslept too, boss, so it's okay.
Did you? I didn't oversleep. I just got my time wrong.
That happened to me recently, boss. Remember, it just happened to me when I was in Denver.
Just say you overslept.
Different though. If you drunk and stuff all night, you don't get up till late in the afternoon. That is not the same.
No, when I was in Denver, remember the other day I thought I was coming in early. And when I came on, everybody was here. Everybody, I was like, what is it?
Right, you was in a time zone you didn't know you were in. Absolutely. So, ladies, welcome. Are you excited about the verdict as I am or no? Does it mean anything to y'all or no?
I'm going to be happy when I see them take them in jail. Other than that, the way that the government work and the white man work,
ain't nothing going to happen.
Nothing's gonna happen. That's what they do. They make announcements. White people make announcements. They tell you things that they want you to know. But I'm affirmative action. I like black people stuff. We handle stuff. We get stuff done. So until they take him to the jail, until we see a picture of him walking in the jail, then that's when I'll be happy. Other than that, it means nothing to me.
And then on top of that, as soon as they said that he's gonna get jail time or probation, I already knew jail was out. I was like, oh well, that's what we celebrating for. But I am happy that he at least got convicted, and I am happy that it was because of some coochie. the power of the coochie that just confirms.
Coochie
You
will
can't
take
say
you
that
out
right
every
9 o'clock.
time. No, she said coochie. It was okay.
I said coochie.
She's just being descriptive.
I'm sorry.
You could say coochie.
Yes, you say coochie. Coochie good.
You can't say pussy.
Coochie is good. Hey.
Oh, I thought I would
Thank
just
God
say
for the
you.
cat. Y'all know we have a bishop actually on the show who's sitting backstage. Just try to keep that in mind, please. Okay,
He's gonna
all
pray
right.
for us.
Yes, we certainly can use some over here. All right, so listen. I want to bring in a panel because I want us to talk about the Trump thing for about 4 minutes. Not a long time, y'all. We're not going to draw this out. But like 3 or 4 minutes, I want to know everybody's take on it. So can you bring in, bring in Rojas. Bring in Rojas and bring in Neela. Neela. Hey, Rojas.
Good morning. Good morning.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, boys and girls.
No, anytime you start with ho, 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 you're talking to Katie. I mean.
Oh my God! Oh, wait a minute, I gotta show this real quick. Since you coming on here, Roger, I didn't even put it up. Wait. Let me look at the bottom. Maybe I put it up down the bottom. I didn't even put it up. Is this the one I want to do? No, I don't have. I had a 4-shot of me, you, and our wives when we went to dinner.
That's how your phone got broke, because you had a picture of Rogers in it. You got to stop doing it.
The strong
Neela, we just gonna stay out of this, okay?
Huh?
We're
I
gonna
can
stay
see
out
it.
of this.
Okay, cool. That's with the okay. So
Oh,
anyway,
that's a beautiful picture, Michael. Show that again.
There's a third person, ain't it? Hold up, that's a third.
That's a nice, clear, good picture.
Look at them,
They cleaned it up.
baby.
Oh, that is
Aw.
pretty. Nice.
Yeah, we talking about the picture behind them. Hi, Neela.
Oh, okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Rogers M. Smith and Neela Adams, but there was a third person, Rosa May. Did Rosa May come in? I thought Rosa May was going to join us. She's the one who sent me all the information. Okay. Hey, guys, welcome to the show this morning. As you know, the stupid person who thinks he's the president and would like to be the dictator was actually found guilty, which came as a great shock to him, because he thinks that he's actually frightened the whole country into bowing down to him, So the fact that the citizens stood up and didn't just vote some of the counts, but every single solitary count, that should really encourage other people to step up and not be afraid of the hobgoblin, of the boogeyman. So I'm gonna start with Rogers. What is your take on this?
Well, it's obvious that he was guilty on all the charges, so I'm not surprised by the verdict. I would tell you, just to expand on what you just mentioned about other people not being afraid to stand up. I think that's one part of it, but I'm concerned that our people, and that's people of all colors, are going to get complacent and think, all right, he's a convicted felon. It's all done. It's just beginning now. The MAGA community, his supporters, they will raise more money than you ever seen to continue to fight him in the White House. So the best advice I can give anybody is, from my generation, they said, okay, turn up. No, I think you need to show up and vote. In today's time, they say they outside. Get outside and get inside the voting booth and vote. That's where it all begins. We always rely on the presidential election and say this is the biggest election. And that's really the smallest election. It's all the little elections leading up to that are the ones that's important. So everybody want to know, how come a convicted felon can be president, but a convicted felon can't vote? Because us non-convicted felons that can vote, we're not voting. So yes, he's guilty. He should have been guilty, but I'm afraid folks are going to get complacent because they think it's a done deal because they don't know the laws of the land. And Straya, I hear what you're saying, but I don't believe I've never been a fan of that's what the white men do, because there are black men in position too. And there are going to be more black men in position as well once we get out and vote and get not just the white man, but the man that's not doing the part for us, the citizens, that's paying them to do a job.
Well, the Uncle Toms are coming out the woodwork this morning. I saw a black so-called Republican this morning talking about how it's a travesty and how can we do this to this fair man, and it's just terrible. And I was like looking at this nigga thinking, brother, this president ain't gonna never do nothing for you, your family, or anybody that look like you and your family. And you standing there in that same suit he wear, acting like you really mean you care about him, but you looking at the bottom line. Everybody just looking at the dollar. Okay, I'm gonna finish with this. Wait. You can go up next, Katie. My great friend Janisha and I, we've been battling. I had to call her yesterday and say, "Are we still friends?" She said, "We always friends." But we battling because she pro-Trump, And at first she was like, "You know what though? Ain't nobody paying attention to the policies, and Trump's policies are better than Biden's policies." And I said, "I don't know about all that." And then she said, "But I know I made more money when Trump was in than I ever made, so I can't wait till he come back." And I'm saying, "Wait a minute, hold up now. What is your principle? Is your principle the policy, or are you doing like so many other people, kissing his behind because they know that if he's in office, they can make more money? What is the real principle?" Go ahead, Katie. You had your hand up.
Yes, I hate to say this. Rogers is so right, and people don't put enough emphasis on that. There's actually a guy who did a rap to teach it. A lot of people are just uneducated, and they don't understand the power of the vote. The vote starts with the smaller branches of government. It starts with the people that are I'm drawing a blank on the words, but your councilmen, and then your senators and your congressmen and things of that nature,
Your
because
local government.
exactly your
Your
local
local
government, and you have to very, very much so get in touch with that. And people do not preach it enough; they breeze past it. Like when Rogers said it, they breeze past it. And Rogers, you're correct. That's the most important part. And I'm gonna find that rap and send it to you. You're gonna love it. It's a guy that does a rap that breaks down that whole system.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, and I agree with you. It is the smaller or the smaller offices and positions are most important because it's all of them together that makes this thing work.
Mhm.
But everything is always run by the head. Trust me.
Yeah.
The head kookamuka and bottle washer is the one who's pulling all the strings for all the little people everywhere, especially if he can have a stronghold on them, like this dude is doing. He's taking it where you scared not to do what he wants you to do, then we're not in democracy anymore. And this, first of all, let's be clear about it. We're not in a democracy. This ain't a democracy. This is a republic. Go ahead, Neela, your hand was up.
Yeah, I just wanted you guys to know, though, honestly. So when you started your state and local government, your mayor, your governor, and all of that, your alderman, that's where a lot of stuff can start taking change within the environment where you're in. Because when you look at president, you're looking at federal. That's above, that's overall. Now, every state don't have to abide by federal law. I just want y'all to know that. So
that's true. That's what it is with the
weed. President or he is president don't mean nothing. The man got 34 counts on 4 large charges. Only 4 charges. Now you got to remember, he has no criminal history. All right. Now y'all know how the judicial system is. Come on now. He ain't got no criminal history. You're looking at probation up to 4 years maximum for what he just did. So let me be honest with you. The man ain't got no criminal history. You're looking at probation. I've been telling people for years, way 2 years, 2.5 years ago on my own show, stop giving all that energy to that. He ain't gonna go to jail. Trust me, he ain't. Don't let it stop your show because guess what? You still gotta go.
Okay, I gotta wrap this up. And where I do agree about the smaller places, the smaller people, the congressmen, the senators, and other folks, before you get all the way to the president, those are very important. Today's discussion is about that scoundrel office who's trying to steal office again. That's what we're trying to talk about. Let's stay on topic. What do you have to say about him and his effect? Yes, Rogers, and then we're gonna wrap this up because we got to get started. Go ahead.
The diaper wearer.
I will say this to Neela. So you said that he doesn't have a criminal history. I argue that point that he does have a criminal history. He just has not been convicted of all the criminal acts he's committed. He is totally 100% a deviant. He's a deviant and he should be under the jail. But 9 out of 10, he will not go to the jail. But we need to make sure he does not go to the White House. So I am uberly pleased with the announcement. I was sitting in the casino last night, this afternoon, when the announcement came across on my watch, and I leaned over to a Anglo-Saxon or Caucasian, a white woman that was sitting next to me on the other slot machine, and I smiled, and she said, "What you smiling for?" And I did this to my watch, and the woman, she hugged me. She was so excited, and it just felt good to know that everybody does not get on the do what's right bandwagon. A lot of folks about doing what's right, and that was the right thing. And Michael, for Janice's concern, she may have made more money under Republicans on the surface, but she really didn't make more money because whatever percentage of an increase she received, the top 1% got even more than that. So the more money the top 1% makes, the more taxes we're paying. So she didn't make any money.
Wow. Okay, well, we got to keep it moving. That's it for that segment. I am so grateful that you came in, Rogers. Wait, we had other people call that Neela. Neela, thank y'all for coming in so we can just speak on this. This conversation is going to be going for a minute. I've seen 87 Republicans come up and say how wrong the verdict was and why is everybody picking on Mr. Trump, the nicest fellow in the world. He's our savior. How can you do it? I just congratulate and applaud the jurors who had a backbone and had a brain and said, we're not going along with the folly and the joy. We see the facts and we're moving on them. Go ahead, quickly, make it quick, Neela.
I like what the destroyer just said. Did y'all pay attention on yesterday? Because that was one thing that I did get on my phone was how much money he raised after the verdict was called. He raised almost $35 million, y'all. Almost $35 million.
And did you guys see what the destroyer said at first? He was, just to be clear, Neela, I believe, and I'm not sure. I believe that the destroyer is pro-Trump. First of all,
right. I know, but I'm just still saying. I'm bringing up the fact that this is how much money this man has raised after the fact. There's so many supporters
for him. He can make money.
Still.
Yeah. No. He could really. This guy can go and punt kick a child, and white folks will come out and give him $500,000 for his legal defense. Yeah. So we know who he is. We know the power he has over people he has frightened and scared, and they don't know which way to go. But today, we applaud the American citizens who actually stood up to the tyrant and voted guilty. So, guys, thank you. Leave me with a woo, 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 everybody.
Woo,
I'm not going no. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just like that house guest you invite. Once you let me in your house, I don't leave until I.
He sound like Trump.
I'm here till I leave. See you later, Nilla. Take Nilla down, Katie.
Now we gotta get started. Now we gotta get going, and we gotta go right now to a comedian. We can't even fool around. We gotta get to it. We did enough blah blah blah. Now it's time for ha ha. Hey family, it's time for Michael Colyar's Comedy Corner. Some of the funniest comedians on the planet have been on this show. Over 800 comedians. Now remember, the host and the co-hosts are all comedians, so don't come on this show unfunny. Come unfunny if you want to. That's your batukas. It's up to you. If you ain't funny, woo, it's gonna be a long walk back to the car. So come on here and give us your best. It's Michael Colyar's Comedy Corner. Let your hair down and laugh.
You got to put it right here.
You can't hear it? Oh, I got to put it back here because my microphone next to my...
That's what I was saying.
All right, y'all, without further ado, this guy's a regular with us, and he's my great friend. I love him. We go way back. And wait a minute. I know we got a bishop watching, but Bishop, this young man's daddy is a minister. I gave him the greatest Bible. I gave him the Obama Abraham Lincoln Bible, and it compared both of their inaugurations, and inside is a cold Bible with gold leafing. Me and this guy go back. We got Alex Haley's. We got Roots, and the boy is funny. Please, y'all, all the way from Arkansas, get your. I think it's Arkansas. It's a weird place.
Arkansas.
Is it Arkansas? Because he took me to a place where if you stand on one side, you in Arkansas, and if you step over one step, you are in. I ain't never seen nothing like that before. Get your hands together for my friend Derek Ellis in the house. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good morning, D.
Hey, what it do, man? How y'all feeling? Katie, you look wonderful. Straya, hey, you over there. That's good enough. Hey, man, I've been enjoying watching y'all talk about old Trump. I don't know. Now, y'all didn't watch it. Y'all are talking about it, but y'all didn't watch it. Straya, did you see they interviewed Trump as soon as he came out of the trial?
Right.
Found guilty on all that. Katie, this was some of the funniest stuff. Trump is funny. I don't care what nobody say. He's must-see TV. I don't want him to go to jail. I want him back on TV. You do what you want to do with him. I want him back on TV. Trump studied, what's that movie? New Jack City.
He's straight.
Hey, he had them study New Jack City. Because when they interviewed him afterwards, they said, Trump, how do you feel about being guilty on all 34 counts? And you would have swore you was talking to Nino Brown. He said, I'm not guilty. You're the ones who's guilty. The lawmakers and the politicians, the Colombian drug laws, all you who lobby against making drugs legal, just like you did with prohibition. I was like, is this Nino Brown? This ain't what you talking about. Hey, and what got me, they said, well, if we're not guilty, who's guilty? He said, Kareem Akbar, the light-skinned brother from the bank. I was like, Kareem Akbar? He said, yeah, he the brains behind the whole thing. Oh, I told you. If I'm going down, I'm taking a whole bunch of people with me. I said, you are lying. Oh, he was on one. Oh, he was definitely on one. And then that lady said, well, Trump, we think you lying. He said, well, ma'am, you are bleach blonde, bad built, I know you ain't tell me. I'm lying. Me? That's you.
That's you.
Hey, listen, I've been over here cracking up watching TV. I've been watching that, and it's sad what's going on with Cassie. I feel bad for Cassie and any woman that's been beaten by a man. I think that you deserve whatever you finna get, Cassie. All that money that you got, it was worth it. That was like the Rodney King thing. We watched him get beat. I'm waiting on somebody to beat me. I'm not saying it's right. What I'm waiting on, what I've learned is that a beating comes with a check. I don't watch enough boxing to know.
Say it again.
I'm about to a beating come with a check. I'm about to get in a gay relationship with a cop, or I'm about to a beating come with a check, man. That's what I do know. At this point, God. I know that much.
Derek is crazy.
Hey, and then Puff Daddy, man, we watched that video. That was wrong, man. Puffy come around that corner with that towel. Here's the thing I want to know, because I've gained some weight. Who made that towel? That towel is small. That towel stayed on. People been telling me to get a beach towel. I don't want a beach towel. I want that Puff Daddy no diddy towel. That's what I want. I want the towel that don't come. That's what I want, man. I just been over here doing stuff. So thank y'all, Mike. I'm back in the building, baby. Ain't no comedian. Come on, you're better than me. Yeah!
That's right. Come on, Derek Cena in the house, y'all. It's the Michael Colyar one. So I love you, man. Thank you for saying yes. Stick around. Maybe we have you pop.
My cousin.
Oh man, that's all right, man. I'm cousin Derek. You know I love y'all, man. The Michael Colyar Morning Show, girl. Let me tell you something straight up. If I had a choice to be with you or anybody else, I promise I'd choose them. All right, y'all.
I love Derek. Derek.
Oh my God.
I love Derek.
Oh my God. Listen,
Crazy.
I was going to start with music though, because we have a legendary artist with us, the lead singer of Troop. And he's also a Colyar clan. He's here every day with us. He's our brother and our friend. And it's been a while since we've had him on to actually sing. I see a hand up. Yes, dear.
Wait, so Colyar clan, I want to apologize because y'all know that I wanted to talk about Trump. Y'all know I wanted to talk about
Please do it now.
But the government kicked me off.
Y'all already knew you was for the clown.
The government is not trying to listen, because y'all know when I say stuff, it either come true or it already be relatively true. So that's all I'm gonna say. They didn't want to hear my truth. They didn't want to hear it.
You didn't leave on your own. I thought you left, because as soon as we started talking, all of a sudden you were gone.
He was gone.
No, I mean, but listen, then again, I do not want to argue with Rogers. Not want to argue with Rogers. I don't even, all I want to do is just say hi, have a good conversation. I don't want to argue with Rogers. He's a good arguer.
And yeah, he come prepared. He know what the heck he talking about. Not like me, I just babble, but he come out and actually have facts and stuff. That fools everybody.
Yeah, and then he got a wife that get to do all the research and read it to him, because we know he don't know how to do none of that.
Shout out to Shindra. Shout out to Shindra. Woody woo, woody woo.
Yeah, thank you, Shindra, for reading to Rogers.
Thank you for putting that in, Straya. And now we're going to go to this awesome vocalist, my man, John. Ladies and gentlemen, get your hands together for John. In the house or in the studio. Hey, brother.
Hey. Straight up, was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing. Derek is crazy.
Yeah, Derek is correct. I
crazy.
love Derek. He reminds you, I mean, even though he's cousin Derek, but he genuinely reminds you of your cousin that play too much. Like,
they play way too much. And we'll talk about you in front of anybody. You be like,
yes, but they a good cousin. They one of your favorites, but they play too damn much.
And speaking of family, y'all see my family behind me?
Monkey?
Yes, wait a minute. There's somebody else who's in that family.
You see him? Yeah, you see the resemblance? Yeah.
How you doing, cuz?
Oh, there it is. There it is. Yes, sir.
So the monkeys are on your back, John?
The monkeys are on your back. That's a very good observation. John, what are you singing this morning?
Yes, sir. I'm going to go ahead and take you guys back to the song, that hit record that went number 9 in the on Billboard. It was down in the UK. Girlfriend. Take y'all back. Y'all ready?
Yes.
We are ready, brother.
Well, let's get it. All right, let's get it. Here we go. Here we go. Now, lady, this could be so powerful, amazing. If you give it half the chance, you'll find that I could be everything you want and need. I wanna be the dream that comes true. I wanna be the one that finds you. I wanna be the light that shines through. Hey, be my girlfriend. Know that you've been hurting from your last man, and I understand what it is that you've been through. So I just gotta be with you. Yeah, yeah. Now, lady, yeah. I promise we could change the way love is made, bigger and better than anything that you ever seen or been through. Yeah, 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 yeah. I wanna be the dream that comes true. I wanna be the one that finds you. I wanna be the light that shines through. Be my. Know that you've been hurting from your, and I understand what it is that you've been through. I just gotta be with you. Yeah, yeah. I wanna be the dream that comes true. I wanna be the one that finds you. I wanna be the light that shines through. Yeah, be mine. Know that you're still hurting from yours, and I understand what it is that I just gotta be with you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Be my girl, be my girl. Know that you're still hurting. I understand. But I just gotta be with you. Yeah, yeah. Be my. Oh, and understand what it is that I just gotta be with you. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Come on, baby, where you at? Bring the people in.
Go on, John John.
All right.
We be having a little distortion because we haven't had a chance to set up this morning.
Yeah.
But even with the distortion, brother, you sang that song. You sang through the noise. Yes, you did. Come on, y'all.
All you was missing was on one knee, because in the minute I was gonna say.
How long you been singing, man? How long you been singing?
Yeah.
How long have you been singing, sir?
Oh man, since I was about 3 years old. That's what my mom tells me. Since I was around 3.
So how long has Troop been in
my mom said I started around 3 o'clock. Since the past of April 22nd of this year, 36 years.
One group together for 36 years, brother. That is awesome. You know, most people can't even wait a minute. Are you trying to wave? Are you waving, Rogers? Waving to come in, Rogers? Were you trying to? Okay, all right. I thought you were doing this wave just like you just don't care. So 38 years, you've been singing since you were 3. The group is still doing things. And last question for you. What is now your biggest goal? You've already done music for over 40 years. What exactly do you want to accomplish that you haven't yet?
Oh gosh, just really, I just wanted to just do more music, which I'm on my way to doing now. Getting back into the
Okay.
studio, cutting new,
Okay.
cutting new material. I just want to keep on, recording songs, man. I just ran into a producer that produced one of our songs on our last album. His name is Box.
Mhm.
I had a meeting with him
Mhm.
yesterday, and we want to go ahead and do some things together. So we're gonna get back
Okay.
into
Well,
the.
you had asked me to hook you up with Jaguar, so I will make that
Yeah,
call. I'm writing it now because if I don't write stuff, I don't do it because I don't remember. It's too much stuff going on around me right now. But I'm making that call as soon as we get off here. I guarantee you, y'all will chat
cool.
today, brother. I
Thanks, Mike.
appreciate you. Tell
Thanks.
people how they can find you, man.
Well, first of all, Minnesota, you guys get ready. June 22nd, we'll be in Minnesota. Uh, we have Bethesda, Maryland, with Christopher Williams. That's the 28th, and then the 29th, we're in Chicago. So y'all get
Nice.
ready. Troop is coming.
I
Yeah,
love it.
and
I
y'all can
love
get
it.
at
It's
me
still
at
out there.
Jo. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, you guys can get at me at JON of Troop at yahoo.com. Just email me. I hit you
Oh,
back.
I see how you did that. So it's not JONJON, it's JONJOHN.
Yeah, yeah.
We got you. Brother, we love you. We appreciate you. Leave us with a woo woo woo.
Whoa. Woo, 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 woo.
My man, right there. Give it up, man. I appreciate you, John. John, thank you for
You too,
dropping in. Hey,
you
now,
got it.
I only have one person before Bishop. Bishop got one more person before you. Hold tight. You know, it's funny, Bishop. Wait, let me talk to Bishop for a second. Bishop, you know, it's funny because as a minister, the ministers always be like, I just got one more thing. I'm not going to hold you much longer. I feel like I'm saying that right now.
Man, I'm enjoying this show, man. I'm enjoying. I'm good. I'm good.
I love that shirt. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay, so now listen. I have to go down here to my show and tell really quick. I want you to hear this Bible rap, Bishop. I think you're going to enjoy this.
Yeah, let's have the time of our life. Let's put some God in our life. Don't need to go to no club. Let's read the Bible at night. Let's pick our scriptures and figure which favorite lines do we like. There's too much darkness around. Let's go and find us some light. Let's go and turn up some worship. Let's put love in our purpose. We breaking worldly traditions and generational curses. We not just talking, we live it. God is with us, we feel it. We don't care what they doing. I'm trying to tell you we different. Look here. Only God himself can turn chaos into chemistry. Only God himself can turn moments into ministry. Cause can't nobody else make sinners in a cemetery. He leads me and then I lead you. That's how it's meant to be. What you got in store if you inside the wrong market? Relationships fail cause they water the wrong garden. The greatest gift is love and you should see it for yourself. But if God is love, why try to find it somewhere else? Come on, man.
Y'all don't know God. I'm trying to hip y'all. He's the coolest thing out there. Once you embrace that, everything else takes care of itself. Look at here. I got a great goddess coming on right now. She knows ins and outs of relationships and people in general. Please get your hands together for our very own Malira Green, right here at the Michael Colyar Morning Show. The Woody Woo Woo. Good morning.
Good
Oh
morning.
my goodness. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Outside the fact that my voice a little raspy, I've had a cold all week, but we are here and I'm grateful to be alive another day.
I got to bag up off you. You have so much light coming out of you, man. You must be in a truly joyous space because you are just glowing, sister. How you feel today?
I'm doing good. I'm not coughing anymore, so that's a blessing. I don't know about y'all, but the spring cold is real ghetto between the spring and summertime. And my relationship with my throat and my voice right now, I don't like it. So y'all bear with me if I'm a little sluggish this morning.
Oh, you sound great even with your sluggish voice. What is our topic? What we got today?
So today, I really just want to go back to just the relationship with self. I've been talking with a few people over the last few days. And one thing about it is everybody have advice of the type of life they think that you should be living. But I'm here to tell you that God's timing is his timing for your life. And not everybody's going to understand that. And sometimes we may hold off on making certain decisions because of other people's projected fears or what they think you should be doing. but I'm just really big on that relationship with God and really having that intimate relationship with your creator enough that you can be confident in the decisions that you make, especially when they contradict what the world's timing is. And that's just not because of relationship stuff, but that could be for me. For example, I am planning to go back into the workplace. So for me, for some people, they may look at me like, well, but Mallara, you're a successful business owner and you've been doing all these things, but I have to do what's best for me and what God is leading me to do. So that relationship with your creator, that you can be confident enough in your decisions that when people try to tell you otherwise, you still walk in what he tells you.
Wow. And I want you to know, guys, for these next 4 minutes, if y'all have questions, relationship questions, throw them in, please, because we have an expert right here to talk to us about it. So I gauge a lot of what's going on in my life, in my relationship, to how I'm watching you flow and adjust to what your new thing is. And you're not doing it tentatively. You're not sort of, you boldly are stepping forward. So where do we get personal courage to step forward for the thing we really know we want?
So honestly, it's reflecting on what did life look like when you were following everybody else's advice? How far did you get then? Because for me, I get a lot of people that are doing it from a supportive realm because I am very supportive. My village runs really, really strong. However, when I began to sit back and see that I was living out answered prayers that I gave to God by stepping out on faith, by not allowing for other people's fears to hold me back, that's when I began to grow even more confident. So is that sitting back and being still and know that he's God, really going through and assessing. I do this thing called my personal development plan. It is free on my website at www.malaratransforms.com. And every 3 months I look at that. And what I've done is I have these big goals in each dimension, which is your spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, social, and cash flow. But although I have those big goals, I have little small things that I want to accomplish in those areas. So the more I accomplish those small things and celebrate them, it makes me even more confident about my own abilities to make decisions for my life. Is when we don't become confident in our own abilities, is when we rely on other people. And that's what has made me more confident, because I'm like, the more and more I'm relying on me and God together and reflecting and looking at how far I've come, the more confident I am in my future decisions.
Wow. So now your man, he's in the
Yes.
game. He's playing a real part too. He's there for you. What does he do?
So he's in logistics. He's also a veteran as well. He used to be in the Air Force and did some Army Reserve too. And right now he's transitioning to doing some more logistical work and getting back into that field.
And so you're going, man. You're doing the stuff you want to do. You're doing your seminars. You're putting these things together. But you are going back into the workforce.
I am.
Do you have time to do all of that, to do the individual things you're trying to do and the workforce?
So what I'm doing is taking this time, and I just had this conversation with a girlfriend of mine yesterday. I said, Mallara became addicted to the thank yous, that it outweighed my purpose. My purpose is attached to transitioning people and all of those things. However, when it comes to the services I was doing, I became addicted to hearing people say thank you, hearing people say Malara's a great person, hearing people say those things. So the more I became addicted to that, because I wasn't aware of my own value, the more I kept doing things and becoming what I call Captain Save-A-Ho, to keep showing up for everybody, that I ended up depleted. So when the separations first started, I went in autopilot instead of really taking the time to replenish myself, to the point where then I became drained. So my PTSD symptoms started to show up, where I was having more suicidal ideations each day. I didn't want to get out of the bed. I was smiling and showing up for people, but in my own personal time, I was becoming depressed. And I had to sit down and realize the praise became more than the purpose. So now I'm in a place where I want stability. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to keep showing up how I am, but it means me getting back into the workplace and really redefining myself and giving time for me to pour into me is going to make me even more available. So am I still going to be doing my business? Yes. I'm still going to be speaking. I'm still going to be doing conferences and ministering and those things, but on a part-time basis, so that full-time my focus is my stability, my family, and getting back on my feet after this divorce is completely final.
So you're doing what you need to do until
Yeah,
you can afford to do what you want to do.
absolutely.
So one last topic I want to jump on with you real quick. People pleasers, because that's what I heard in there with you. You're more addicted to the thank yous. People pleasing. I wrestle with my wife with this, and Oprah talks about this all the time about people pleasing. How you can go so much trying to help everybody else that you take away from you. What are your thoughts on people pleasing?
So, number one, acknowledging that you are a people pleaser is the biggest way to stop being a people pleaser. When you lie and say, I don't need validation, I don't care what people think, I don't do this for people, you're basically really lying to yourself. And a lot of us have grown up where constructive criticism is praised, but validation is looked against because we're told nobody needs to tell you your worth and value. As human beings, we literally function on people letting us know that we do have value, that we do have worth. So growing up for me, it was I didn't hear the praise and validation because it wasn't needed, but I heard when I didn't get good grades. I heard when I needed to do something different. So growing up, I thought that, Malira, you are a problem. You are the problem. So when people would say, thank you, I love you, things like that, it was feeding the void of when I thought I wasn't enough. So in order to get over the people pleasing piece is learning that you are enough just the way that you are.
Just the way
that
you are.
takes some time. And I had to acknowledge first, I am doing this for the praise. No matter if that is a part of my purpose, no matter if I'm a great person and all of that, the reality was Malira was getting her cup filled every time somebody said thank you. Every time somebody said how proud they were, because it filled the void of when I was younger and I didn't hear it. So when I acknowledged that I was functioning at peace, now I could do something different and now be that piece that validates myself. I know that I'm great. And I did that spiritually, to be honest. Yes, I'm a Christian, but I do when it comes to I did my birth date reading. I've done my human design reading. I did it where Malira needed to know who I am to my core. And now I'm not trying to please people. I'm trying to live my life that when my light is shining before I even open up my mouth, now that's changing people. And I'm not doing it from a place of I just need to hear them say thank you. I'm doing it from a place of God is doing a big thing in my life and I'm grateful for it. And it spills out in that way. And that's what changes. Now, do I still care about what people think? Absolutely. Why? Because I want to make sure that people see genuinely God's love. And then I keep going from there.
Hold up a second. This girl's getting into something. Are you talking about her?
Malira.
Hi.
Because you were really getting into it in the background. Go ahead.
Because what she was saying, I was feeling. The only thing I just want to tell you this. Oh, it's not your booty, it's your beauty. Listen, Malira, every time that you come on here now, we just see you in a whole new sunshine, baby girl. I'm so happy for you, okay?
Thank
I just
you.
want you to know I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. We didn't talk off camera, so you didn't help me in real life. So I'm just happy for you. I'm happy to see that you happy. Like seriously. Everything you putting down, I stand for. And if I need your help, I'm still gonna call you.
Absolutely.
Play on your phone. I have come to you as well. I come to you as well for advice because you are so sharp and so focused and so clear and so honest, and you ain't got a bunch of angst and anxiety that you try to work through so you can help other people. You're just flowing and giving, and we love that so much. So what do you want to leave us with?
I just want to leave you with this. You are definitely more than enough. And that right there, when you know that, even if you make the wrong turns, you still understand it is working out for your good. When you know that you are valuable enough for your creator to care enough about you to make sure that you're good, then you don't worry. That's the peace. When you worry, it steals the gift of the present. That's why they call it that. It's the present. It's a gift. But when you get into a point where you really know that you are valuable enough for God to put his hand on you every single moment, it don't matter what nobody else say about you. It don't matter if you fall down. It don't matter if you are up at the top. You just know that in this season, in this moment, you are right where you're supposed to be. And that relationship with your creator is going to be the greatest relationship because it's going to trickle down to everything else.
So please know that we love you so much. You're like part of the spirit of the show.
Mhm.
When we know you, whatever you're saying or doing, it's just good. One question. Forrest Harrison said, "How can I get my wife to stop buying me clothes? She got me looking like a metrosexual gangster."
My question is, have you talked to your wife about why she keep buying you clothes? And maybe y'all can do it together so you can start to show her what your style is. Maybe that's her love language. Her love language may be gift giving. And you might have everything else besides the clothes that she may see that look cool on you. So just have that conversation. And even if that was a funny question or not, it all goes down to communication. But if you are looking like that, please send me a picture because I want to be able to laugh.
Girl, he probably saying that he like every outfit she buy. He probably have 3 outfits if it wasn't for her.
Wow. I love it. I love it. And I love just your light as you're talking. You just look so joyful and just saying it. So it's so good. We love you. Tell people how to find you.
You can find me at www.malaratransforms.com. And again, there is a free gift up there that's called your personal development plan. If you want to start to reflect on your goals and dreams that you're accomplishing and celebrating them, is right on that page. I want to say thank you out loud to my team who helped me put on my first conference, the I'm Enough Transforming of the Mind conference. I am so grateful. It was amazing. So I thank you guys. On Instagram, I'm Malara Transform. Facebook, Malara Green. And 757-609-0694 is the number that comes directly to me. And I leave y'all with a woo, woo, woo.
We love Malara Green. Thank you, Malara Green, right here on the Michael Kaya Morning Show. Okay, I got to bring Bishop. But Bishop, I know you're married. I met your fabulous wife. Malara just transitioned. She just got out of a relationship and moved into a new situation. Of course, as you know, I'm deep in love. I'm man, you got to dig me out of here. I'm way down. So I know what it's like to have a ride or die wife. I just want to show the people real quick, and then here we go.
I'm on this freestyle with my lady on the feature. I got my baby on my side
like a 9mm.
If I'm headed to a game,
I'ma meet you in the bleachers.
If I'm harassed up in class,
then I'm fighting me a teacher.
And if I drop a new song,
then I'm hooking up the speaker.
If I'm stalking me a prey,
I'ma help you be a creeper.
If the cops wake you up,
nah, I'm a heavy sleeper.
And if I'm buying you some heels,
then I'm purchasing your sneakers.
And if your love makes me sick,
then I guess we got a fever.
I guess we got a fever. Okay, all right, there it is. Hey, y'all, without further ado, and thank you, Malara. I mean, thank you, Stray. You look so beautiful.
Thank you. I overslept. I'm not gonna lie to you. I overslept. Me and my son, we was getting cake wasted. So
I love it. Yay, you clean up good. I just want to tell you that. You clean up good. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been talking to you about my Bishop here for a minute. And Bishop, I was trying to find your page because I had all these beautiful photos of us at the C2C.
He is one fly Bishop, boss.
Don't even get me started. Wait a minute.
If that shirt get too little, I would really like if he would just give it to me, Bishop. Like if that shirt get too little and you don't know what to do with it, just give it to me. I love
Bishop,
the colors
I had
in that shirt.
Wait a minute. I had your tie over here, Bishop. I had your tie. I had to run over to the closet. This is one of the Bishop ain't just no salesman now. Don't get me trouble. The Bishop is a bishop, one of the top bishops in the country. He just did the C2C convention down at his church and the whole thing. And he brought me in, allowed me to be the keynote speaker. Imagine me talking to the church for 45 minutes. Ooh, it was so hard not to cuss. Anyway, also has a lot of ties that he sells. And I just want you to see how beautiful these ties are from beginning to end. I mean, everything. When you get to the back, some of them even got the little chain on. I mean, every ounce of this is beautiful.
But see, his ties, you have to know how to dress. I'm not, no shade. You have to know how to dress to wear his ties. I mean, anybody, you can go buy him, but to wear his line, you have to know how to dress. That's just me. I'm sorry.
Bishop, I was going to throw it on here like this, Bishop.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna hit him with that right there. When that soft blue melt to that powder blue, come on. I'm doing this on stage tonight. I will be premiering your tie this evening. But a great bishop and a great man. And when I went to his church, the love and the adulation they had for him, and that church Oh my God, that church was on fire. And we happened to be there with the Divine Nine. So all fraternities and sororities was all up in there. It was off the chain. I am
That's
so
nice.
grateful to this man. Let's bring him on and talk about the Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, Bishop Sir Walter Mack in the
Please,
house. Hey,
Mr.
King.
Please, Bishop, when that shirt get too little or when it don't, when you don't want to wear
I
it no
got you,
more,
Trey. I got you.
that's
Hey,
beautiful.
let me tell you, man, I'm enjoying this show. So glad to be a part of the Colyar clan. And it's been off the chain this morning. And I just want to say, bro, thank you for coming to Union Baptist Church in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. You rocked it, man. And the participants are talking about you. The parishioners are talking about you. The people talking about you. And I want to say, hey, any pastor out there want a great speaker to inspire people, call Michael Colyar. He is the one for the occasion. So bless you, man. We still loving you here in Winston-Salem.
Pull that piece of tape, y'all. Some kind of way. Whoever's working with me, we need to make sure we get that piece of tape. I'm about to send that out to churches and get me some more gigs. I didn't even know I can do it, and I was so happy that it worked. I was scared the whole time. And see, my wife, because we was at our home in Winston-Salem,
Right,
so my
right.
wife was over at our restaurant running the restaurant, so she wasn't able to be there. But Bishop even thought my wife was in the sanctuary, and he stood up and said, "Well, yeah, I had his wife
Hey,
stand up."
but she was getting that meal ready, man. Simply Sonia's is
Meal ready.
amazing. And
Simply
so we
Sonia's
understood.
amazing.
Yeah, we understood she couldn't be there, but you did your thing, bro. I appreciate you, man.
Behind you, and you said, "Well, can she stand up?" And I was like, "My wife ain't here; she at work." It went crazy. You are a beautiful man in so many ways. There's so much stuff you do. You give to the community. Tell us what the C2C is, the conference that you had when I came down.
So the C2C conference it started when we saw a young brother selling drugs right across the street from the church. And I was compelled that, that if we can't get him to come to church, we need to get to him. And so we started this conference of reaching out. It first started reaching out to drug dealers and then guys who were involved in that whole scene. And for our very first conference, we had 147 drug dealers sitting in our church. And that was 20 years ago. Now we've expanded it because we found out that devices are so diverse, and it's not just people who deal drugs, but so many people are addicted to so many different things. And
how many addicts? How many drug dealers was
we
in
had
the church?
147 in our first conference. And
when was that? How long was that?
That was about 20 years ago. And then
I wish I could have made it to that conference.
Oh yeah, man.
I was still on crack then. I would love to see a room with 147 drug dealers. Hey, family. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
But then, with the ones you had, we've expanded it to just people who live street life, man, who need some inspiration and some hope. Because, hey, listen, just because, we made a bad decision along the way, don't mean we bad people. And so we wanted to give people an opportunity who are serious about having some hope in their life and doing the right thing. We want to open the doors of the church. So much is said about the church on social media, in the news, etc. But it's churches all over this country that's doing major things to transform lives, and we're just glad to be a part of that community.
You do it so well too, man. The way it's laid out is so beautiful. And I mean, if you walk out there and you haven't felt the spirit, you really need to check your pulse, because it's life up in your church, sir. It's amazing, a beautiful thing. Now, I got to talk about your book. Right. Do you have a copy to show me the cover of your book?
Oh yeah, I got several books out, Michael. I think the book you have is Destined for Promotion. That book was forwarded by Maya Angelou, and before her passing. And then I got a book called How to Make a Wrong Relationship Right. It's a powerful book on every mistake that David made in his life, but how he had to go back and make those right. From business to love, to a heart relationship, to sexual relationship, is all involved in that particular book. And
wait, what's that book called again?
How to Make a Wrong Relationship Right, brother. How to Make a Wrong Relationship Right. Most of those copies are located at my website, sirwaltermack.com, and they can go out there and order.
SirWalterMack.com. I just don't want to say stuff so fast they don't get it. SirWalterMack.com. Go ahead.
That's it. And yeah, man. So I enjoy inspiring people. Got a book called How to Make a Who Stole Sunday Morning. Trying to get our people back into congregations because, Michael, it's affecting us, man. When we have particularly this younger generation that's not in anybody's church. There was a time when the church would fuel the community with information and resources and inspiration. And so when they're not getting that today, we're missing people who can help us do the work. It's good to go online. And I tell people, if that's the only way you can get inspiration, go online. But the book is inspiring people to get back in church because we need workers. We need people who will help us to actually reach out to that group that you spoke to and minister to them and talk to them. Every voice you've had on this show this morning has been a powerful inspiration. But when you meet people face to face and reach people and touch them just like you did when you came to Winston, man, it changes their life. Some of those people will never forget that you spoke into their life. And that's what it's all about. And you showed up for us. And I want to thank you for doing that. Okay. I really appreciate it.
Man, I love you, man. How long you been married?
So I've been married 13 years. I'm not as good as you are. I don't know the exact day or hour, but
I don't know the hour, but I'm keeping up with the days. It's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah. I tell people that it's good to be in a relationship, right, with somebody else and that you connect with and be with. But it's more important that people be in relationship with themselves. That's what our sister just got through saying. And being in relationship with God, that's where it all starts. Your value, who you are. And there's so many people out there that's looking for love. But I'll tell you like this, there are two concentric circles in life. One is called time, the other is called turn. There are moments in your life when it might be your time, but it's not your turn. Then there are moments when it might be your turn, but it ain't your time. But if you just keep on loving you and appreciating you and fulfilling your purpose, time and turn comes together. And there's the manifestation of your soulmate, the one that God has placed for you to love. Purpose is so powerful. I was sharing somebody the other day. If Luther Vandross had been the best medical doctor in the world, he would have still been missing his purpose. That brother was sitting here to sing.
Yeah, he was sitting here to sing. That's his purpose.
My thing is hoping people will find their purpose and thrive in it and be happy with where God has you at this point in your life. Don't stop trying to compete with somebody else. Hey, be who God called you to be. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
I'm gonna ask you for one more word because the one thing that troubles me most in this country is the state of our young black men. Yeah. Young black men aren't men anymore. They don't. Yeah. There's no principles. There's no order. We're not raising our children. They're raising themselves. So in the streets are all these great young black men with no direction. Yes. So they stand around being led by other people who have less direction than them. Yes. And so now you see all this stuff, all these things, the pants hanging off the behind, like that's tasteful or classy, and it's not. It's just people trying to belong. People so desperate to feel like they have a purpose that they do stuff they normally wouldn't do just so they could belong. So my question to you is, what would you say to the black man today? And also keep in there the laziness that has hit our youth now. Like our youth don't go out and hustle. They don't go out and work. They don't do none of that. I keep saying you could hire a teenager and give him a job sleeping. He'll wake up and quit. I'm out of here. I can't take this no more. What would you say to the young black man?
Well, what I want to say is that the black man needs to understand how strong you are, and what we have to do is be smart and not fall into the trap. Hey, I've been enjoying the conversation about the Trump verdict, right? All right. So then if this was a football game, the score would be 34-0.
Yes.
34 felony charges on this man. And what we need to look at is this. These brothers need to know how the system works. If nothing else, Donald Trump did not come to inform America. He came to reveal America. And what we are understanding is that there's this whole system at work that our brothers don't know, and we're often falling in these traps. We're doing some stupid mistakes, silly mistakes. We're showing up in court with no attorneys. We don't know the legal system. We're not saving money to even get a decent attorney. Those who are in trouble. Not all of our brothers are in trouble. We got some brothers who are doing some super things, but those who are looking for their place, you got to make smart decisions and smart moves and don't fall in that trap. Mentoring is so important. Michael, you know, we need to get more people in places just like what you're doing and how you're bringing new voices on this show. Man, that's amazing, because so many people are consumed with just getting it themselves that they're not willing to share with anybody else. And so we can learn anything from you. We can learn that it's important to galvanize gifts and to share them. And so many gifted brothers on the street who just don't know their purpose. But if we can reach them and let them know God has a plan for you, I promise you that would transform their lives. And we need to learn. Hey, it's not by accident, brother, that did you tell me you were in Birmingham, Alabama? Is that right?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am, sir.
It's not by accident that you're in Birmingham, Alabama, the day after these charges came down on the former president. That's where Martin Luther King Jr. wrote the Birmingham letter from a jail cell. And
what?
It was a good day to talk about jail.
Yes.
It's a good day to talk about jail. But what I want to say is a gangsterization is not limited to a people. It's not limited to a color, because we watched a trial of gangsterization, and it happens at all different levels. We just got to stop falling into the traps of what's set for us out there and get our heads straight about where we want to go in terms of our destiny. It's a lot that we can learn from this whole trial, you know, and I know people support him. I know there are African-Americans and Caucasians that support him, but hey, you're looking at a man who subverted the election, tried to subvert the election, who incited an insurrection on January the 6th, who are violating women and grabbing them in their private areas. We got to look at what morality looks like and learn some lessons from this brother so we know how we can better ourselves in this journey. That's what I want to say about that.
Oh, I love that. So what do you think about Diddy? That Jesus is going to answer his call.
Diddy, somebody talked about the towel with him running out, all the clothes he made. You know, that's a picture that the world got of him now in the towel, right? But man, but what I think we ought to look at is that money don't make character, you know, and we pray for Diddy. You know, we pray for him because that brother has some deep-seated issues to get into some of those positions and some of those conditions that he's in. What we got to do is hold each other accountable, right? We got to hold each other accountable. And when we see people like that going too far out there, it doesn't matter how much money they have, how much prestige, how much power they have. Iron sharpens iron. And we got to make sure that we put ourselves around people that's going to hold us accountable. You know, it's like this. You know, I have some friends that's in my circle and some friends that's in my square, right? Those in my circle, they know my private life, they know my public life and my secret life, right? Okay, they in my circle, right? And some people in my square, they just know me. They just know me as bishop. They just know me as pastor. They just know me as author. They just know me as entrepreneur. They just know me in that way, right? Now watch this. My circle can fit in my square, but my square can't fit in my circle.
Fit in my circle. Come on, I see it.
And you got to know who you're around that can inspire you, that can check you when you need to be checked, and hold you accountable in your actions when they see you going the wrong way.
Well, Bishop, I've enjoyed listening to you speak this morning, amen. And Michael has done a wonderful job of asking you questions, and I've been sitting in the back waiting because you are Bishop. And Diddy also had a bishop with him. And I just have one question for you, Bishop.
He did not. Go ahead.
Well,
He
I
wasn't
don't
with it
know.
like that. But go ahead.
I've seen a lot on social media. I don't know if that has been proven true or not. So
No.
yeah, I think that. Yeah, I don't think that has. But I will say this: that pastors are human and they fall. Pastors are people who makes a bad mistakes. What elevates it is our own community who take those dysfunctions and who twist them, and we forget all of the good that even bishops have done, even rap artists, musicians, and that's what the C2C conference was about. To tell people, hey, if you made a mistake in life, all of us have made some mistakes. We just have not been posted on social media for those. And that's what we have to be careful about as a community. We got to learn how to look out for each other. Do you not see how these Republicans are sticking with their candidate, regardless of all that he's done?
No matter what.
They are sticking with him. But we don't do that. We forget 20 years of a legacy and take a mistake and highlight the mistake and not the 20 years of a legacy.
Oh no,
so
Bishop,
I don't know if those things.
That ain't the case.
Yeah.
That ain't the case with Diddy though. Diddy been doing this for 20 years. This ain't like he been having a glorious career and he made one mistake. No, he out there doing some things and getting caught
Uncle
up.
Mike. This is the thing, Bishop, and I'm agreeing with you. My father was a pastor. That's what Uncle Mike was telling me earlier. My father was a pastor till he passed away, and whenever he did pass away, there were some people on social media that hurt my feelings because they talked about how my daddy, Uncle Mike, we passed the time now, how he had a hose whenever he was here. My daddy didn't have no hose. He had one hoe, and she was good to us. And so.
Well, that's what I'm talking. Hey, bro, I'm a PK too, right? I'm a PK too, and we know what it's like to be in that glass, that glass house, man. And that's what I'm saying. I think that as a community, here's what I'm after. As a community, we got to hold each other accountable and let's build each other up. That's what we need to learn from watching this trial. They are sticking with this man. 48% of that party of the nation is still behind this man, and we got to learn how to stand behind our very own, even if they fall. That's the message that I think we need to get across.
Especially Black people. I keep saying that's that challenge. Black people got all these challenges, but I challenge you to stick together.
Well,
go ahead, Derek. You've been waiting to say something. Get it out.
Well, I tell you what, I mean, Diddy, I really want to stick with him, but he's already proven that he'll kick a man when he's down. So
and a woman too.
And a woman too.
Fall down.
So my question to you, Bishop, is have you ever been swallowed up? I just wanted to know because it was just eating me up. I just want to know, have you ever, Uncle Mike? I can't help it.
It's so sad that they were able to find that piece of tape at this particular time to be able to use it, because you got to be careful what you do on video. You can do something on video 10 years ago that's absolutely innocent, and somebody can take it and plug it into a different situation, and all of a sudden that's who you are,
Yeah, for real.
I don't know, but look, I'm telling you, he went, Diddy went to Jesus. At least he called him.
Yep.
Diddy on line 3.
Take a message.
I did that, sir.
Tell him stop calling.
I tried that, but he said he can't stop, won't stop. Yep, he's calling now.
God, I need your help.
Jesus loves you. Please hold. Cheryl, I'm not about to be. What?
God, I beg you. I beg you.
Look,
please.
I can't help you, okay? Usually I can do all things, but this is impossible.
It's not impossible.
We saw the tape. Okay? We saw the tape. You gonna say that wasn't you, all bloated, running down the hall?
I ain't gonna lie.
Well, that's the first. You are ridiculous. Now, is there anything else before I block your blessings?
Everybody.
Well, that's why you're here in the first place.
He said that's why you're here in the first place.
but on another tip on that, I think that the one thing that I think we also have to talk about is abuse and domestic violence. When you look at Diddy, how he kicked that girl and that girl, man, do you know how many of our sisters go through those kind of situations? And And so if we can ever highlight that, my interest is, her situation, what she was in, what he did to her. Those are things that I think we need to give some conversation to in terms of domestic violence and how we can help intervene in those situations with people who we know in those same kind of relationships. So
We need to reach
that's
out
what
and
I
help those
am with
folks.
that.
So Rose just looked like you was trying to get something in. You just keep doing your hand like this. You're not trying to get something in. Roses. Okay, he on mute too. I don't know what's going on. Okay, last thing, I just want you to leave us with some. When you're doing our prayer today, every show we always have prayer. It's usually 45 minutes early because we usually do it on the 30 after. But we having a great time on the show. And do you like food?
Absolutely.
Food. We have one of the
Simply
greatest
Sonia's
chefs.
food, to be exact. Yes.
Ooh, Simply Sonia don't play, but we have a friend here, my beautiful friend here, Chef Angela Michelle of Culinary Kisses. So she comes on every Friday and cooks a dish with us. So we're going to end with that. But I need you to first bless us with the prayer for today.
Bless y'all. Love this show. God bless each one of you. Let us all pray. All right. Father, we thank you now. We thank you for our time together. We thank you for the Michael Colyar show and this entire team. We pray right now for our nation. We ask that you would help us to heal and to be strong to stand against that which is wrong and unjust in our system. God, we thank you now for what you're doing through this show and how you're bringing laughter and joy to so many lives and so many families in a time of tension and stress. God, we thank you that your love and your power is real. And we thank you that no weapon formed against us shall prosper, and that all things work together for the good of them that love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. We thank you right now for justice and victory. And we pray that you will see us through. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Amen. Amen.
Amen. Amen. And I just want to send some love out real quickly to our friend. I lost my great friend, man, about a month ago. Lou Gossett died.
Oh yeah.
And they're doing his thing today. Today there's a memorial in Los Angeles. And it's just another one of the pictures I put up and I cannot find.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I try to put the picture. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Let me go up here real quick.
We praying.
What'd you say that? Please.
Well, hey, Mike, wear one of those ties, man. All right, keep sporting those ties, brother. Okay, I appreciate.
I will, man. I ain't gonna make it because I'm in Birmingham, Alabama, and they're doing it at Fame. Oh, I love Fame. I love that church in Los Angeles. Remember Chip Murray?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Chip Murray.
Chip Murray used to run that church. So Lou was just the greatest guy. Lou Gossett. When I would go to Atlanta, he'd get me to eat chicken gizzards. I was like, I'm not eating that don't even sound like something you eat. And he would get that on a bed of grits. Woo! Yeah. We was going, man. So he did a lot.
He had a great career. I really enjoy watching him in movies and all. Yeah. So yeah, we're praying for that.
Thank you, man. I'm gonna get out. You did the prayer. I appreciate you. Hey. I love you. I need you to give us a W.
Hey, that is.
Woo, woo, woo.
Woo, woo.
So we cover the books. We cover the ties. Y'all got to reach out to him. His ties and handkerchiefs and shirts are off the chain. What's the company called?
Sirties.net. Sirties.net.
Sirties.net. We love you, brother, with a big old woo, woo, woo. God bless you. I'll see you again soon. And thank you for everything.
Thank you for having me.
Bishop right there. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's get to my Angela Culinary Kisses. Talking about tasty dishes. Wait a second. One thing. That was my beard, y'all. It's all in my hand. He got the whole world in his hand. He got the whole. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. The beard is gone. It's so gone. All right. Angela Michelle. I always give her praise, first of all, for her patience. She's never sitting around like this. I ain't gonna start the show. Whenever we get to her, energy, light, and power. Let's get to her right now, ladies and gentlemen. Chef Angela Michelle in the house. I need to push the button. What are we doing now? Okay, thank you. Woody woo woo. How you doing today?
I'm wonderful, King. How are you?
Outside. What are you doing outside?
I have something to show you.
On the grill?
Just for you.
Okay.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
All right, here you go. So this is my elderberry, and it is massive. I don't even know how to control that sucker. This is my raspberry. You can see it has a bunch of blooms on there, right?
What? I only see
Yes,
green. You got to get really close for me to see the. Okay. See the berries. See the berries. Okay.
yes,
All right.
yes. But this is what we're talking about today. We're talking about rhubarb. Do you like rhubarb?
Rhubarb. I thought that was a type of a metal that's real hard. No, that's rebarb. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, I'm talking about my rhubarb right here. Isn't it gorgeous?
Beautiful. I didn't know rhubarb looked like that. It looks like collard greens.
It does look like collard greens, doesn't it? But this is
Is it
rhubarb.
in
So,
that? But is it in that family of greens?
it's actually a vegetable. A lot of people think rhubarb is a fruit, but it's actually a vegetable. I
Okay,
don't
but
know
I
if it's
mean,
related to collards, but it looks like it, doesn't it?
it looks like collard. It looks like chard. It
Yep,
just looks
it
like
sure
those type
does.
of greens. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Agreed, agreed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to harvest some of this because I want to show you a couple of things that you can do with this. So you literally just take a knife and let me bring you in close. Can you see what it looks like in the center?
Center, the little
See what
red,
that looks like?
the stem with the
Yes,
red at the bottom there.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Right.
So I'm going to go in here with my knife and I'm going to cut a piece and then it comes out like this. You drop the
Oh,
knife. Can you
okay.
see that?
Okay. All right.
Yes. So what I'm going to do from
Would
here
love
is,
that. My wife would love that. She use it as a fan.
oh, you know what? I do use it as a fan sometimes because it's so massive, right?
Yeah.
It's huge. I mean, come on now.
Come on. Oh, she's
Come
excited
on now.
watching that. She'll probably grow rhubarb today.
All right, so I have my hose. Did you know when you in the
Wait a
garden, you
minute.
have to?
You said you have your hose.
I have my
I
hose,
looked away
my
for a
water
second.
hose.
All right, then. Okay, you threw me with that one. Okay.
Now watch yourself now. Okay. So I'm gonna wash this off. Give it a good wash and a good cleaning, right? There we go.
You should
Now,
wash. You should always wash your hose. Oh no, you're not washing the
oh
hose. You
my
wash it
gosh,
with the hose.
Derek,
Okay, I was
help me,
about to say.
Derek, help me,
Okay.
Derek.
No. I'm with Mike on this one. Whenever you said hoes, I tuned in. I was like, where they at?
Oh,
Boy.
wait. Answer this question. Somebody threw up a question for you, Angela. What do you do?
Yes.
What do you use to control insects? Since you grow out all
You
your
know,
stuff.
that's a great question. And I use, I'm all natural. I like to use natural stuff. I don't use chemicals. So I keep a lot of mint nearby. So for example, I'll show you. I have lemon balm, which is a type of mint. Can you guys see that?
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
keep that nearby. I'll give you a little tour. These are my strawberries. But I also keep
Strawberries.
chocolate mint nearby. So I have, yes. So I have spearmint, lemon balm, chocolate mint. I just keep all of my mints nearby, and it
How
helps
big is that
control the
yard?
bugs and the pests. I know, right? You've been here. You know how big my yard is.
Nice.
I know. So from here, what I want to do is I want to cut my rhubarb because you have to cut the leaf off. We're going to use that bottom part, that beautiful red part
That
at the
sounds
bottom.
painful. That sounds painful. I'm gonna cut your rhubarb.
I'm gonna
Okay,
cut
I'm
the
sorry.
rhubarb. Cut it. Oh, it's
Woman
get
with
off
a
me,
knife.
get off me. Okay. So this is what we're cooking with, y'all. This is what we're gonna use. So I'm gonna bring you over here so you can kind of see everything as it happens. Can you see my little setup right here? There we go. So hey, Straya, hey, beautiful.
Hi,
How you doing?
I just want to tell you that that I love you the most out of everybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I love
I
you the
love
most
Chef
out of
Angela. I
everybody,
love her
girl.
so much. But another thing, boss, did y'all see the comment that Hank just left?
Lord, what did he say?
He said we don't love them hoes.
That's right.
Something is
That's
wrong with Hank.
right.
But not them hoes.
Hey,
That's
Hank.
right.
Hey, and I mean no disrespect, Hank, but I love a woman with a big backyard. Good God Almighty.
Just letting you know her husband is on the feed. Just
I know. That's Hank. That's my dog.
Big Bang Hank.
Yo.
And boss, you and Derek slow because if she got hoes, she got to have some mint. The mint, that's super. The hoes.
Wow. Katie girl.
Get in there, Katie.
And then hoes ain't got no big backyards.
What
Ain't no mint coming with them.
Y'all know what? I can't cook with y'all no more because y'all just take food and take it to a whole nother level.
That's all I'm talking about is food. You got a dirty mind, see that, Angela?
Oh my God.
Me, what?
Okay, sorry, boss.
Hey, while she's getting this together, folks, please remember, if you're anywhere near Birmingham, Alabama this weekend, you have 5 opportunities to miss me. 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, 1 Sunday. Hey, so what exactly are you doing now back there, Chef?
So I am actually cutting the rhubarb. I'm just cutting it into chunks. And what we're going to do is make a simple syrup out of it. So I have my little setup here. I have my cooktop and a pan. And to make simple syrup, all you have to do is do a 1-to-1. So you want to have 1 cup of water.
Okay.
Go ahead and pour that in. You're going to have 1 cup of sugar.
Go
ahead and pour that in as sugar. Yes.
Does it matter what kind of sugar? Does it matter what kind of sugar?
So, I mean, traditionally, most people use white sugar. I have organic cane sugar. So that's why it looks a little brown because it's organic cane sugar. But, if you want to use the white stuff, go right ahead. And then we're going to go ahead and pour in our cut up rhubarb. And then you literally just let this cook on the cooktop. Just let it simmer until it gets to like a syrup consistency. Let it cool down. And then when it cools down, you can put it in something like this and store it in your refrigerator.
And what is it?
So this is called a simple syrup. So you can do this with rhubarb, strawberries, blueberries, mango.
What is it? What do you pour it on?
I'm getting to that. I'm going to show you what to do with it. So with the simple syrup, yeah, there's more. There's more. So with the simple syrup, you can do so many different things. And one is you can make different drinks with it, right? You can use it in your dessert. So let's say you're making a cake. You can add a little bit of simple syrup to your cake or the icing. I love putting it in my icing, but I like making different drinks with it as well, right? So let's see here. I have my glasses. I have different size glasses here that you can use. And then I have some sugar in here because we can also sugar the rim of our glasses. And then I have my little shot glasses for measuring, right? And let's see. So I am going to slice my lemon. We're going to use lemon for this. I'm going to squeeze a little bit of lemon juice in here. There we go. And we can add our yes.
Excuse me, Chef Angela. Today, your husband, he is really cracking us up. He's cracking me up because he just wrote, Derek, ask Katie and Straya about Chef's backyard. And it's a big backyard, Derek. That's all I'm going to say.
You know what? All of y'all.
Derek, it's a very nice sized backyard, and it's a very nice backyard.
It's very nice.
Very well groomed.
Look how big it is.
Very well groomed.
It's beautiful.
Well, if Hank is giving me permission to look, I mean, I'll take a peek.
You know what?
I won't look long, Hank. I promise. I'm going to look. I'm out.
Wait, Hank said, who putting sugar on while rimming?
You know what? Y'all need to ignore my husband. I'm just saying. Y'all need to. Straya, don't laugh at that.
Okay, I'm sorry. I love Hank too. You know I love Hank. You know that.
He is a mess, girl.
No
he is
Hank
a
be
mess.
running in the morning. I feel you, boy. Get your job.
You know what? Oh, y'all mess.
That's why you always only show one hand. Where that other one be in?
Oh, Katie! Just why is it when I come on, y'all just get buck wild? What is going on here?
And last and quiet. We need to drop video on the screen.
just woke up?
Was that roaches?
Wait a minute,
I'm
Roger.
not saying anything. I'm just looking. I'm just looking. I'm looking at that marijuana you got planted in the back of your yard.
I don't have no marijuana planted.
Look
Oh my
again.
You
God.
think
I think you
you
missed
think he ain't got no
No.
marijuana back there?
No,
Hey,
I
That
know
is
it ain't
not.
down there because I wouldn't checked when I was there. I went, where she
He
growing
sure
the
did.
good shit?
He sure did. He walked all the way around like,
She
does
had
that, no,
no
that ain't
bud.
it.
I'm like,
That
you
ain't
grow
it.
so
48
so
plants and no weed? What?
so in other words, Angela, is Katie saying while you outside preparing the greens, Hank's upstairs tenderizing the meat?
Uh, uh,
Oh my God. Yes, the family show is
Mike,
over.
Mike, can you start bringing me on before the hour? Like before it hits? Because I feel like I get on here and they like, okay, let's go.
It was your
That's
husband, Chef.
that's
He
He
because
was
we
a
on
know you
mess.
in real life, Chef. That's because we know you
He
in
a
real life.
mess. I know, that's why. I know. I love y'all. All right, so speaking of juice in the rim, I have my lime here. Y'all stop. Y'all stop. Stop it. Chilling, chilling.
Okay, I'm
I'm
sorry.
a, I'm a juice it, and I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna dip it in some sugar. Dip that in some sugar, and look
Hit,
what you
baby.
get.
Hit. Yeah, hit.
A
Oh.
Oh,
happy ending.
okay.
It's, you know what? You know what?
Negro, where's
Uncle
your
Mike.
wife today? Where's your wife?
Uncle
I
Mike.
saw the top. I saw the top of that glass. I thought that was Katie's lips.
Oh, you're a
Why is it a
mess.
problem with
Wait,
Okay,
recognizing
sorry,
self?
Chef.
Mom, if you're
Y'all
watching, I'm
are a
sorry.
mess. You ain't sorry. Don't even try it.
What is that drink? What is that drink?
This is the rhubarb simple syrup. This is the syrup.
Wow.
Okay. So I'm gonna pour my syrup in here. I'm gonna get some in here with my lemon juice, and I'm gonna get some in here with my sugared rim. I'm making two different drinks here. Okay. We need
Sugar
another hit
rim.
in there. Let's get another one in there.
Yeah,
There we go. And then let's add this one to this.
yeah.
All right. Got our sugared rim. All right. Now I
Debbie
have
Howard
y'all
said
really.
you Howard said you make them think of food porn, Angela. Food porn. All right, go ahead. I didn't say it. Debbie Howard.
All right, Debbie. So of course you can use real alcohol if you choose to. This is zero proof tequila and zero proof rum. Tequila and rum. Okay? So we're gonna go
Address
ahead
a,
and pour this in.
let me address a guy real quick. There's a guy out here named Jazzbo who's asking me to say who the girl who bombed on the show. But we don't even do that here, bruh. You know, we've had 9 bombs out of the 820 shows. We don't beat up the bombers. We don't do none of that. What we do is
Oh
tell them they
my.
bomb, we laugh at them, and then we invite them to come back and redeem themselves. And when they do that, we say their name, but we're not gonna be saying the names of people who didn't make it. We
Yeah.
don't do that here.
No, besides,
But thank you for asking,
There we
brother.
go.
This show is all positivity,
yeah.
baby. Okay. And
There
then
we
you
And we
got
go.
the
talking
There
about
we
She
food
was
go.
a
porn,
Eula
sir.
bomber. She blew herself up.
you the mama.
Uh-uh.
She blew
Uh-uh.
Yo, today's
Oh my
show.
God. Oh my God. Right? Straight up off the
Yeah.
chain. Okay. Let me finish my sugar drink here. So I have some sparkling guava juice.
Ooh,
Sparkling guava juice. I know, right? Oh my God. So
I
this
know
is
that
going in
tastes
the
good.
sugared rim. And you just top it off with whatever type of drink you want to use. There
Where
we
do you
go.
buy that sparkling guava juice? Where do you buy that
Girl,
from?
I got this at Trader Joe's.
Oh, okay.
I love
Look at
Trader
that.
Joe's though. You can find some good stuff at Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Oh, that
can.
looks good. Is
Ooh,
there
that's
any
Yes, you
good.
can.
booze in that or just the drink?
So I added my what did I have here? My zero
Zero
proof
proof.
drink. Yeah, but you can add whatever you want to. Whatever you fancy, darling.
Sounds like it sounds like it would taste good with vodka, you know?
I'm okay with
Like
that.
That look good.
That look good.
That look good.
Wait, so I just
Yes.
have a real quick question, Chef. So
Yes.
rhubarb, water, and
It's 1-to-1.
Yes. So 1 cup
and
of
that's it.
sugar, 1 cup of water.
Oh,
And then
sugar.
add your rhubarb and just let it
Okay.
simmer real slow till it looks like a syrup. And then you literally just put it in a container and store it in the fridge.
How much rhubarb?
You can add a cup of rhubarb. Yep, a whole cup.
I still want to grow it so I can make a fan for my wife when she be bursting in the flames at 3:30 in the morning for no reason at all.
Wait a minute. He said bursting in the flames.
Yeah,
no, there's a
you
reason.
know, at a certain age, women do that.
Okay, so I'm not gonna read nothing else that Hank said, but this is the last.
Please don't. Please don't.
Wait, but Chef, for real, I just gotta say, you know I love y'all. He said next week I will be cooking with Chef in the Speedo.
Do it, Hank. Do it, Hank. Do it,
Well,
Hank.
at least we know it'll be a meat dish. Okay.
Oh, Mike! I thought you were on my side. You joined it in with the jokes.
Oh my God.
Your side. That's what I meant.
Hey, if he cooks in the Speedo, we'll have to call the segment "Hanging with Hank."
Oh my God! This is gone like so
you like
left,
it?
just left field. I'm just saying.
So I'm guessing it's a sausage dish.
Man,
you know what?
Hank, we gotta get it.
See?
Hank, after
Hank,
the show,
this is all your fault.
marketing. We have to Chef Angela after the show. I'm sorry, we got to do some marketing because this definitely seemed like we can make some money on this food porn.
Oh my God!
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Straya, I'm hearing that thought. I believe you. I believe that. We could
Yeah.
do a segment called food porn. And every time you come, we cook, but we also get the joke of, we should do that, guys. We should. Y'all
did it with the almond milk. The almond milk segment was off the chain.
When she was squeezing all them nuts.
Squeezing them nuts, yes.
I missed that Angela squeezing nuts. Where I been at?
Oh my God.
You missed something on that piece. I'm gonna go dig that piece up.
Squeeze them hard.
She squeezed all the milk out of them.
You got
all the milk.
You can't squeeze them that hard. You got to know what you're doing.
Squeeze nuts pretty hard to get milk out of them. You can't tender.
I got a nice smoothie from it. I got a really nice, delicious smoothie from it.
Well, yeah, usually that's what happens. Boy, that show is nasty. Hey, Uncle Mike.
I can't. Where'd Mike go?
In the middle.
I see you.
Left.
Now you in the middle. See Derek?
I didn't do that, boss, just so you know.
I'm just moving stuff around. I'm just having fun over here. Look,
You just having some fun.
Want y'all to know what we talk about. Y'all just think some silly girl in the backyard with vegetables, but no, this is Angela Michelle of Culinary Kisses, and that's what she be doing, y'all. Come on, somebody.
Yeah, man, I love it. I love it.
So what you gonna leave us with?
Okay, so I have this also. Got it from Trader Joe's, right? Can y'all see that?
Lemon?
Yes. Yes, it is a sparkling lemon flavored soda. So again, you can make this with any variety that you want. Just get your simple syrup in there. You can get your alcohol or 0 proof, whichever one you want to use. And then just hook it up, garnish it however you want, and you have a nice summery drink. Look at that one.
Wow.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
Yes. So that's it.
Cousin Derek is already cocked and ready. He got the next thing ready to go. Go ahead, Derek.
Listen, Uncle Mike. Uncle Mike, hey man,
He like a bad little boy. You can look at him and you can see He about to be up for some shit. Oh man,
Yep.
come on,
Uncle
D.
Mike,
What
it's
you got?
not that.
Yep.
I miss Angela. I miss you. And look, you know what? Because I know Uncle Mike gonna fuss at me at times, but sometimes I am like a bad little boy. I just have to say what I'm thinking about, man. And let me just say, I've enjoyed this entire show. Sitting here this morning has been great, and I've been trying to figure out
Aw.
how the bishop got all them drug dealers in church at one time. Uncle Mike, because
Child.
that's something right there. Because I know the Lord working mysterious ways. But Katie texted me and told me that he threatened to headbutt him. And
Ooh. Y'all wrong. Y'all so wrong. Y'all so wrong. Mm-mm.
they said,
Mike, check this
I
out.
told y'all, Derek crazy. I told y'all, Derek crazy.
John, I
My
He
can't.
God.
is crazy.
Derek, I did.
Oh my God. He
That
gonna
was
talk about the bishop like that?
Yes, he is.
that was either Shred
That
or
was Reverend
Rose.
Nick's
Hey
cousin.
man. Hey, Rogers told me that the bishop was kin to Stephen A. Smith. He said they got the same.
Oh
No, I
my
didn't. I said he was
God.
Reverend Nick's cousin.
I still
Y'all
don't
I'm
know
not
so
why
going to
y'all
hell
wrong.
with
talk
you.
about my bishop.
Wait,
Y'all so
wait,
wrong.
wait. I do
I
want to say
cannot.
this though. I thought that it was so funny that Michael was like, I would have had a ball with all. I mean, you know how he said he would have had a ball
With all them addicts.
with all
Right.
them drug,
Yeah.
with all those
Mm-hmm.
drug dealers.
Ain't nothing like a
They kept
crackhead
doing it
reunion.
like I didn't say it. Like I didn't say it. They just kept
Did
it
you say
going,
a
you know.
crackhead reunion?
That was funny though, boss.
Yeah,
That was
that's
funny.
I'm
OG.
telling you, it was in my head once he said I had all them dope dealers in one place. I just
Yeah.
lagged back. I was like, whoa, where is that place?
Yeah. And
Mm-mm.
hey,
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry my connectivity kept acting up, but I was on the phone with Diddy. Kate, I finally found the right man that can handle you. I'm hooking you up with Diddy. He's the only one that can love you the way you need to be loved.
All right, hook him up. Put him in here.
Oh my God.
I thought you were gonna hit a button and he pop in here.
No, but it
What?
was
No,
so
he gonna hit her in her butt.
That was funny, Roger,
Hey,
but you already said this, so it's wore out. But let me say something. Boss,
it was
let
in the
me.
comments. Don't talk about who out.
Oh shit!
Oh,
no, he talking about don't talk about wow. Oh shit!
So
all right, so
anything goes.
boss,
Oh my God.
I want to address something. We have somebody trolling who's trying to shed light on things that we don't shed light on, something other than positivity and laughter, like we do here, and that's fine. But I just want you to see what one of our people said, and I'm going to reiterate this because it's the truth.
Well, while she's finding that, Derek, so you've been missing, so I want to catch you up a little bit. So on the show, Katie and Rogers, they go back at it very bad, but it's through the comments because Rogers is not always on here, but his comments are groundbreaking, literally. And she goes back and she says hers, but with them together and then you're here.
But I always give him my head start there, let him take off, and then I catch him by the back, by that tail end.
Pull him back.
Oh my God.
Bash him on the ground and then drop the mic and leave out. That's just my style, But that's
Angela,
Wait, but what are you
Angela,
eating?
put your whole back in the tool shed.
No, I can't. I gotta use them today.
Wait a minute, you were supposed to be cooking something for us. You cooked us a beverage, then you sat down to a meal
and ate some.
No, I'm eating pecan pie.
Look how nice it looks.
You made that pie?
Man.
And
yes, I did.
Wait, bring it back up, Mama, and
And
put
I
it
tell
right
you
in
what.
the center so we can see the inside.
I almost said, let me see them nuts again. Hold on.
Look at, wait a minute.
I tell you what.
Whoa.
If John leave those nuts alone. And if Big Ben can't come on the show cooking with Speedos, the session will be called Low Fat Cooking.
Hey, John a little too close.
Boy.
But Angela, here's the thing. Michael said,
that pecan pie.
Michael said, every time you come, you cook. I said, every time you cook, I come.
Okay, I think that'll do it. Okay.
Right. Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Oh my God.
Okay, I gotta make sure I covered everything.
I can't even.
Wow.
Hold up, y'all. Hold up. We do send love out to Lou Gossett and his family for the memorial.
Yes.
Okay. I got to get these announcements out because we done went way over time. We're going to stop in a minute. My shows are at the Star Dome this weekend. If you're anywhere near Birmingham, Alabama, 2 shows tonight, 2 Saturday, 1 Sunday. My new series, y'all don't even know. I am so excited. They wrote the series with me in mind.
Beautiful.
I read the script last night, and it's the actual things that I would say. It is so awesome that they're allowing me to play a minister from the hood, and it is so good. And it's called Highly Favored. And my wife, so it's gonna be Kiki Shepherd. Remember, she used to hold the hand of it.
Okay. Oh, Kiki.
She's a
Oh,
beautiful
yeah.
lady, and she's funny.
That's a minister that will swallow you.
What did he say? Your computer acting up. What you say?
That's a minister that will swallow you.
Oh, he said that's a minister who will swallow you. I could not believe you brought that up while Bishop was on the show, Derek. You ain't shit.
Derek, I did like
You're a
this.
mess. You're a mess.
I did like that, Derek. I swear to God.
I didn't know where to turn when he said that. I didn't even know what to
Listen,
was
Bishop
so
got to be
glad
able to
I
take a joke. I mean, you out there hanging out
my
with drug
God.
dealers. You got to be able to take a joke, Bishop.
Our Bishop can't take a joke, though. That's the way I gotta finish. So the Venice Beach update, because a lot of people spent money with me and gave me money to do this project. So I want to make sure we keep you going along the way so you understand what's we shot the first part of the video. Wednesday we shooting the second part because you have to see the part where I drive up in the car. I ain't gonna say what the car is, but it's fabulous. When I drive up in the car to the beach and discover the beach, and you see the beach open up. We had to shoot that. Then we got to go back to the scene where I jumped in the car with the bag of money to take it to the homeless shelter, and we're gonna pour that money on the table. Now I tell you, they gave me $985 is how much they put in that bag that day out of that like less than 100 people in like 2 minutes. And I'm gonna add 500 to that and pour that on the table of the homeless shelter. What were you trying to say? I see your hand went up there.
I was just gonna say at first we had $10,986.
You can't count the rubber check. This fool showed up with a damn bad check he gave us for $10,000. You gotta be awfully bold to give a
Derek, we thought he
$10,000
was
fake
$10,000 up.
Shameful.
I'm coming in 1
Shameful.
second, Rogers. It would be really great if that had worked, but you know, you give somebody $10,000 check, first thing they're gonna do is check that. And just call this $10,000. That check, man, I threw it on the ground, it bounced all the way across the street. What were you saying, bro?
You said you driving up. You said you driving up to what? Earlier you said you're gonna be an established car. You was gonna drive up and you was gonna discover something, and it was gonna open up.
I don't know. You lost me on that.
Yeah, bro.
Did you say beach?
Rogers, do the thing.
Oh, you were saying some of the business. It's just your
Did you
sound
say
is
drop
off.
to the beach?
Your technical is off.
Yeah.
I'm like,
okay, so you said beach. Oh, I thought you said something else, and I was expecting Katie to open up, but you said beach. I got it.
Wow. Wow. Look at Derek. Look at Derek.
You said beach. Not beach.
Oh my God.
All right, I'm going to take everybody down because I got to start thanking people. Thank you, Rogers. I love you. Thank you. With my chef Angela. Thank you. Thank you.
It's Derek. It's you and Rogers, boss. When we have company, we gotta have good company. John, he halfway behaved, but he started acting up when he got around the rest of his cousins. Cut up today. No, it was good cut up though. It was good. I love them.
Derek and Rogers can't be on the same show. You can't have two out of control. They both out of control, so we don't know who's out of control is gonna top who's out of control. I was glad to have both of y'all on the show, so I gotta take a moment to do thank yous as we start to wrap this up. Hold up a second, still videos and pictures. I ain't even get up yet, but we gotta do our traveling out of here music and wrap it on up. Okay. that one gentleman. I just had to put him in time out. There's one gentleman calling. He wants to talk about the comic that bombed, and I wouldn't give it a name because we're not here to shit on people. We don't do that here. Then he's like, well, she's a comic. She bombed. We have a right to know. And this is a drama-free show. We're not doing that here. It's put out in the street, though.
We have the right to know. Do you got some money while you commenting, sir? Do you got some money? Do you?
Somebody informed him, though. Somebody informed him, and that's what they.
What makes it funny is you put the sir. You put the sir on the end of it. Yeah, thank you, Eastwood, for putting that up. That makes it clear the kind of show we do. The kind of show we do. It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show. We only do positivity. You got to go. If you ain't being positive, you in the wrong damn place. Why don't you get out my MFing face? It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show. We like to flow with love before we hit the door. I got Katie and Straya and all y'all too. And we try to act like we know what we're trying to do at the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Cousin Derek was here, but he had to go because Rogers had him in the headlock. It was getting tough, and he didn't want things to be too rough at the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Well, we here 5 days a week, but we got to go. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday, y'all. Let's have some fun. Pick up the phone and call somebody you love today and say, I want you to know that I love your way at the Michael Colyar Morning Show with Katie and Straya, and we got to go. Hey, that's all I got for y'all right now. This has been a wonderful show, and y'all are outstanding. Come back Monday for more goodness. I think I covered everything on my list. Limbo.
And if you in Alabama, come. He got 5 shows. 2 today, 2 tomorrow, 1 Sunday. And if you outside and you just want to spend your money, send it to me and Katie.
And speaking of money, Quanice handles my finances, and it is her birthday today. Some love, y'all. Happy birthday, Quanice. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Jaguar, thank you for coming on the show twice this week. You're welcome to come back anytime. Bishop Sir Walter Mack put the smack down on that prayer. Thank you, Bishop, for coming. Thank you, Derek Keener, my cousin, my friend. John always singing his face off. Malira Green, he's doing something with the relationship. And you don't know what's cooking till you're cooking with Angela Michelle. Let me bring her back so we get out of here all together. We don't care about
her.
Angela with the big backyard.
Angela with the big backyard.
Everybody looking at the big backyard. Hey.
Big back Hank and big backyard Angela.
I see you, everybody. This has been a super fun show. I love y'all. We'll be back Monday with a live one for you. We'll see you then. God is great. Be good to yourself. And remember, let no one steal your rainbow. See y'all. Good morning. Good night. Bye.